All right. Hats off to Seattle. We certainly appreciate them coming here to compete against us. It's obviously a long way and a lot of travel for them, but they played well. They played well. They got down early. It was going well for us early. I think it was, I'm not sure exactly what the score was, but I think they had 10 points with 7 minutes to go, so the defense was pretty solid at that point. Happy birthday to you, too. Yeah. But they just grinded it to a halt and figured out a way to inch their way back into the game, and then all of a sudden, lo and behold, they're up 1 at half. And we told the guys, when life looks like easy street, there's danger at your door. And so early in the game, it was, I'm not saying it was easy, but we were scoring and we were getting stops. And so that's what you want in basketball. You want to be able to separate. And we were able to do that early, but sometimes early leads can be fool's gold too. And we let them, didn't let them, they played their way back into the game, and we didn't respond in an appropriate way. We fouled. Is really what we did. They dominated the free throw line in the first half. They were running their sets and taking the proper time that they needed to get the shot that they wanted. And sometimes it ended up in a foul. And for us, our offense struggled a little bit. We had some open looks that didn't go in, and then that makes you a little bit more tentative. And so we kind of limped into halftime, but. We talked a lot about we've got to flip the free throw deal, in the second half. Like, usually when you see a discrepancy like that, it's not the official's fault. It's the play, like the teams are impacting that. And one team is more aggressive than the other team. They were the more aggressive team down the stretch of that half, and were able to kind of put their arms around the game. And so I thought our guys did a nice job in the second half of flipping that, over the course of time. It didn't happen right away. They obviously were winning the majority of the second half, and we were able to find a way, through some big shots and some timely stops, to be able to come out with a needed win, there against a good team. We talked about it the other night, last game. Like, all these teams that we have coming in here are good. Like, the WAC is an excellent conference, and Seattle's won 20 games multiple years in a row. They have a great coach, and so we have a ton of respect for them. And you can see out there, they're big. Like, they're bigger than some of the teams that we've played so far.
16-5 run, I think.
Play with, and he brings all of those, to the table.
Congratulations on the win, Coach. Jason Nelson hits that three with 1:44 left. What was your thoughts on that play? And
yeah,
then
big
also,
shot, J-Nell. That was my thought.
and also his contribution throughout this whole season thus far.
Yeah, he's been huge. Yeah, he's come up big for us. And today was a hard game for all of us. And Toby keeps that ball alive and runs it down, all right, and then picks it up and has the presence of mind to look around and find the next guy. And J-Nell was that guy, and he wasn't afraid to knock it in. And that was a big shot. And in order to win in college basketball, you have to make some big shots. And he certainly was open, but there could be nerves with that too, right? It was a key moment. And I'm proud of Jason being ready. And again, he's another guy that's been in the gym recently, working at his game, to make sure that he's ready for a moment like that.
What do you guys tell him, Rose?
On your career high, how did it feel tonight? Get your career high tonight.
It definitely feels good. I'm grateful. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think it is cool, but it was so much more that affected the game a lot more than just those 20 points. And I think overall, especially in the second half, we stuck together real well and did what we had to do to come on to win.
Guys, what were they doing defensively to give you all so much trouble, Jason?
And Jason, talk about 1 minute and 44 seconds left in this game. You hit the three to pretty much put the lead on for the Rams. Talk about that play.
Like I said last game, I just been in the gym, so my shot just been feeling more fluently, it's been more consistent. And I know when I caught it, it was gonna go in. So, big shout out to Toibu for the rebound and pass.
Dagger.
And Toby, talk about, I know you were a top sports in the top 10 play last week. How has your life in a sense kind of changed as far as people hitting you up and everything's concerned? How's that been?
I don't really stay on social media like that, so I'm not really sure.
Okay.
Guys, we're